Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Jnn Business. It's now time for Frontline Business. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang is admitting that despite efforts by the government to combat electronic fraud, the issue continues to plague the country's financial system. Shanice Brown tells us more.
With more Jamaicans becoming victims of electronic fraud, the government is reassuring citizens that tackling fraud is still a priority.
We are in fact taking steps to invest in the areas that will ensure a safer and stronger financial and business sector that can deal more effectively with fraud.
Dr. Chang is now calling for collaboration with the private sector to strengthen the island's anti-fraud initiatives.
Fraud documentation, in both documentation and electronic era, requires collaborative approach, not only between business and financial institutions and other critical institutions, but between the public sector and the private sector.
Between 2013 and 2017, Jamaica is estimated to have lost $3.1 billion as a result of electronic fraud. Dr. Chang emphasizes that failure to get a handle on the cybercrime problem could result in the country's economy being significantly derailed.
But if we ever get to be named as a country that don't have the appropriate legislation, a lot of the things we're seeking to do will not be done.
Shanice Brown, Frontline Business.
According to the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, the economy saw 1.1% growth in the third quarter of 2018 when compared to the previous quarter. Statin says this was due to a 1.3% increase in the services industry and a 0.7% increase in the goods producing industry. Following the country's recent fall in the Forbes Best Countries for Business 2018 ranking from 72 to 80 out of 161 countries, opposition spokesperson on finance and planning Mark Golding is criticizing the government for what he says is its failure to deliver growth and prosperity. Mr. Golding argues that this is the latest of several international indicators showing that the country's business environment is lagging behind the rest of the world. Jamaica's rank in the World Bank's Doing Business report has also fallen for 3 consecutive years, from 65th in 2016 to 67th in 2017, then to 70th in 2018. It again fell to 75th in the 2019 report recently released. Mr. Golden also notes that Jamaica lost its position as the highest-rated Caribbean island in the World Economic Forum's Global Competitiveness Report, slipping from 79th position from 70th last year. In Wednesday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index declined by 325 points to close at over 380,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 51 stocks, of which 21 advanced, 25 declined, and 5 traded firm. The Junior Market Index advanced by 17 points to close at 3,264. Stocks advanced for Access Financial Services, Barita Investments, Berger Paints, Caribbean Producers, and Consolidated Bakeries. Stocks declined for Blue Power Group, Caribbean Cement, Carreras Limited, Diamond Trading Company, and Fosrich Company. Trading firm were 1834 Investments, AMG Packaging and Paper, Jetcon Corporation, JMB Group, and SSL Venture Capital. Mayberry Investments Limited was the volume leader with 184,285 units, followed by Jetcon Corporation Limited with 162,415 units, and Lasco Manufacturing Limited with 134,261 units. And news in oil. Oil prices rose about 4% in choppy trading on Wednesday, supported by gains in U.S. equity markets, but concerns remained about rising crude production and weakening global economic growth, which could hurt demand for oil. Brent crude futures rose $1.94 to $55.74 a barrel, a 3.6% gain. U.S. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures rose $1.86 to $47.27 a barrel, a 4.1% gain. And that's it for Frontline Business. Regional stories are up next.